Good morning, Maroons. It's Nicole McIntosh here reporting for duty again. It's a lovely sunny day, as you can see in London. It's early morning, before I start working. Can hear my voice a bit groggy, but I thought, you know what? While I have a quiet house, I should use the opportunity to touch base with my Maroon. So, as you can see, we are out here all natural, glowing, enjoying nature, God's creation. And we celebrate the fact that we're alive. We celebrate the fact that we have air to breathe. We celebrate the fact that man doesn't decide when we die, apart from the old murderer them still, but that's another story. So yeah, we come here in the morning, the birds are singing. And of course, I have my coffee. Check the mug. Yeah. This is a new one that just came up from Jamaica from Cena Maroon. So you know how things set already. We're always on the hunt for more Jamaica branded stuff because we represent Team Jamaica all day, every day. And it doesn't matter how long you've been away. When you're proud of your roots and your culture, it shows. It doesn't matter how long you've been away. And you have some people who are not proud of the culture, and that's their choice, Carry on. But yeah, we celebrate the fact that we are young-ish. That's a stretch. Black and gifted. We celebrate black excellence, black power, and black unity. And as I always say, while I am pro-black, I am not anti-white because I have a lot of white friends. I love them dearly, and they love me as well because they are able to be themselves. And I choose carefully the white friends who I have. Very selective. You have to have an inclusive mindset to be in my circle. So yeah, you're blessed if you're in my circle, and I'm blessed if I'm in your circle too. So don't get it twisted. We love friends and we bond pals. That's how we roll. So yeah, this morning, I'm touching base because I'm going to be talking about a topic that's dear to my heart, and it started as usual. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but it's like divine intervention. My senior Maroon is on fire these days. He's retired, so he has lots of wisdom to share. And while I've encouraged him to write a book and he hasn't taken up the challenge, the mantle on that, I am telling his story through my vlogs. So it's like he gets to see what I have said, and that makes him proud. One day he might write a book, and I've encouraged him to write a journal. And it's important, for the older generation to impart their wisdom because the next generation will be lost. You can see what's happening. They are almost on their way to being lost, and we have some time to grab them back. So let's use our culture and our history and our ancestors and our fathers and our mothers and our grandparents to share the knowledge so that we as a people can be united, because that's the only way we're going to get ahead in life. So my brand, my message is unity is strength. So remember that unity is strength. As you can see, my eyes are a little bit, but when you just wake up, that's how you look. But we come here unpretentious, we come here without makeup. We come here as God made us, we are God's creation, so we celebrate it. Flaws and all. What flaws? God don't make mistake, man. Anything that happen for a purpose. Remember, it's God you're dealing with, Yeah, man. So yeah, Sina Maroon said something to me recently that I have my paper ready. So he said, fisherman no carry the same fish when catch, go back a sea. I'll repeat that because I think I said it a little bit wrong. But fisherman no carry the fish when him catch, go back a sea. Think about it. Think about it for a second. We are all fishermen, and we are being told that fisherman no carry the fish when catch, go back a sea. In other words, the fisherman is so damn clever and sensible that he knows that if he carries back his fish when catch, go back a sea, there is a chance that the fish might jump back into the sea if it's not dead. That's another story. So yeah, let us use the fisherman as an example now. You know, we have to move in the COVID times, and this is going to be with us for a while. So let's get used to it. Let's not pretend that this is going to go away when the lockdown is lifted like a switch that's flicked. It's not. And the quicker we face up to that realization, the better it will be for us mentally to cope with what's coming. They call it the new normal. I hate that term, because what is normal? If you follow normal, all black people wouldn't get a chance. So let's not deal with too much normal. Let's deal with reality. Reality check. And COVID is a reality check. Whether you want to call it a pandemic or a plandemic or a whatever demic, it is here. So let's face it. And we now need to move, as Senior Maroon says, from an entitlement culture to an empowerment culture. So this entitlement where people sit down and wait upon people are foreign for send them things. Yeah? And you just wait, and you can't bother use your talent because people are foreign. Them have money. Because you see them on social media and them look good. So them have money. Well, that is an entitlement culture. Yeah? And that should have been disbanded long time ago. And it's long time people preaching about it. But you know what? Let's face it now. Let's face it like people, like intelligent people who are aware of what's going on in the world. Yeah? Let's realize that that entitlement culture has been disbanded. Yeah? And we're now moving to an empowerment culture. So like when they say, using fishing as an analogy again, you feed a man for a day by giving him a fish, but you feed him for life when you teach him how to fish. So we want to empower people, and that's why we do these things. We do these things not because we love to see our face. Although we might be looking good and we want to say, yeah, look at me, hey, whatever, but really the real reason why I do this is because I want to get people from this entitlement culture, this culture of thinking that it's going to come. I just sit here and look cute, and opportunities will come. Of course it will, yes. I just sit here and drink my tea, and of course people are going to knock on my door. Yeah, they're going to come and just say, Nicole, there's an opportunity, yeah. Well, I don't know how to break it to some of you, but guess what? It ain't happening. That's why we have to be empowered. And while we are empowered, we need to be enabled. And part of imparting knowledge and wisdom is to enable people. So there's no point being empowered and you're sitting there waiting. That's semi-entitlement. So we need to get away from that and prepare for the reality. And the reality changes, it evolves, it is dynamic, so it is fluid. Yeah, it is moving, and we need to be able to move with it. One of my favorite DJs on the radio on Vibes FM in London, his name is Courtney Melody. Yes, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my alarm, because I woke up before my alarm. That's how keen I am to come and speak to my Maroons. Yes, my favorite DJ on Vibes FM in London is Courtney Melody. And Courtney Melody said this week that every tub have to sit down on its own bottom. Now we know that from Jamaica, but think about it. This is part of the empowerment culture, Yeah. This is part of the culture where we're all responsible for our own actions, and we're all responsible for our own energies, and we're all responsible for our go-getting attitude, our maroon mindset. Yeah? We can't blame nobody. Yeah? So if you're planning to blame parents or blame this and blame that, yeah, check yourself, man, before you wreck yourself. This is empowerment we're dealing with. So yeah, you have to take sleep and mark that. So by COVID-19 coming and people on lockdown, and you see that you can live without all these extravagances and this fancy lifestyle and this whole heap of one bag of Ray and Lele and Tay. Realize that life is important, and the important thing, as I said in a previous blog, is that health is wealth. So let us realize that we have coped splendidly. We are still here. That means we have coped splendidly. Of course we have our ups and downs. Of course we have days when we feel a little bit, not so good. Yesterday was a day when I didn't feel so good, and it was just reflecting on life experiences. It kind of got to me, but Maroons, we fight and we run away. That's the key of a Maroon, the survival instinct of a Maroon. We are gorillas. We deal with guerrilla warfare. We might look like we are placid and pliable, yeah, but we are gorillas. We enjoy a challenge. We enjoy when bad mind takes set on us, because we're going to discipline them and teach them that don't mess with Maroons, because we are tough people. We deal with guerrilla warfare, as I said, and what we do, we fight and we run away. And by running away, it just means that when you have a bad day, you don't make it be a bad life. You run away and you get some sleep or listen to some music and whatever, and you come back fresh. That is the Maroon mindset. We don't give up. We don't give up. Despite what others might want us to do, we don't give up. So we are Maroons, and I encourage people, whether or not you have Maroon blood in you, man, you have the Maroon mindset. We're talking about empowerment mindset. Okay? So deal with that. Deal with the empowerment mindset. And, Tina Maroon said to me last night, and it's very, very applicable and timely for what we're going through. It said, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Deal with that one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And when I tell you that we're tough, we don't really tough in a kind of aggressive kind of way, because that puts you nowhere. We're tough in a way that we have discernment. Yeah? We're wise. We pick sense out of nonsense. We pick out bad mind people and we keep them at bay. Yeah, we realize when people are vulnerable and we help them. We send them messages. We let them know we are there to help them. Because each one must help one, and a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And we mustn't see our brothers and sisters suffering and leave them to suffer. We must help them. Yeah. And as I said in a post recently, that no Maroon can reach and switch, because Nanny would turn in her grave to see a Maroon who is blessed, yeah, standing on the shoulders of giants, and go rich and switch. No, man, fire for that. So my message is one of unity, love and respect, but we are ready to take up the mantle of freedom fighters, of warriors, of guerrillas, of helping the poor, helping the unfortunate, making sure the children are cared for, making sure the elderly are cared for, feeding, helping in whatever way, even if it's just a smile, even if it's just holding a hand. As nurses, we are there to brush someone's hair while they're dying, to be a face that they see while they take their last breath. We are the compassionate warriors. Yeah, we understand the meaning of life, and we apply that in our life in whatever way we choose to go. So when I say I'm a Maroon, I don't preach war, I preach love. But you see, defending my right, trust me, there's nobody on the face of this earth that can stop me from defending my right. And I have the battle scars to prove that I will defend my right. Yeah? I have it. But I wear it with pride, because I know that I'm fighting a fight that's worth fighting for. You think we're easy? So yes, man. The empowerment culture has replaced the entitlement culture. So look into your life and think, what can you use? What skills do you have? Because I'm challenging you now. Because it's not only about me. Maroons need warriors behind us and in front of us and beside us, because we're an army. So where are my Maroon army? Yeah, what talents do you have, and how are you using it to help the shift from the entitlement culture to the empowerment culture? Come on, man, tell me. Drop me a message below and tell me what you're doing. Because we want to know, we want to learn from you. Because as again, Maroons, we're not arrogant. We learn. We learn with this week how to peel jackfruit. I tell you, we learn every day, man. And we love the underdog. So-called underdog. Them bright and feisty like but underdog. Normal people. Yeah? We don't deal with society. We burn society because you know what? Society will mean that if you're born poor, you stay poor. So we burn that. We don't deal with that. We deal with upward social mobility while being your authentic self. Yeah? So who don't like it can chuck off, as far as I'm concerned. Chuck off. Because we don't need you around here. Yeah? Go clean up your heart and come, man. Love and respect. So yeah, we're in a real maroon mindset this morning, you can tell. You're in hard this morning. But sometimes you need to go hard. Because people think you're soft. So until next time, my maroons. As I said, the challenge is now in your court. The ball is now in your court, I should say. Don't get it wrong. Tell me what you're doing, man. You want to just come look at me and hear me all the time. Well, I'm tired of talking. No, I want to see some action in my maroon army. What are you doing to empower people around you? People who still is stuck in the entitlement mindset. Gently, please, gently ease them towards the empowerment mindset. Challenge them back. Ask them what they're doing with their talent, what God bless them with. You think anybody born and don't have talent? We all have talent, man. We all have talent. It's just for us to know what our talents are and to be proud of our talent. Some of us are ashamed of our talent. You see, if I could be a good gardener, you think I wouldn't be gardening all over the world right now? But some of us feel stuck. Say that, oh no, we can't be a gardener, we can't be a mason. What the hell's wrong with you? That's your talent. Yeah? Are you hiding your light under a bushel for what? To be stuck in the entitlement mindset, make people take liberties with you? Come on, man. Be empowered. You have been empowered. And now you are enabled. So go forth, tread on my maroons. I am off to work now. Take care until next time. It's Nicole with the Maroon Mindset. Peace.